Okay, now we're live. Jesus. Gotta hit so many buttons in this world of ours. Anyway. Yeah, no, that was annoying. I was pressing buttons being like, am I live yet? 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 Now I'm live. Now I'm live. Right. Anyway. So it has been brought to my attention my audio mix in previous streams hasn't been great. That's obviously a big problem with this medium. Important thing. So I'm working on balancing that. Currently, we're getting set up here. I'm doing all gaming all the time this time around. Last week, we did a little bit of art, a little bit of gaming. I'm doing the art every morning at 6. Too early for a lot of people, but just early enough for me. But anyway, so yeah, now to balance that out, we're doing all gaming all the time this stream. We're gonna be doing 2 games. We're gonna be doing little Helldivers. We're gonna be doing a little bit of a healthy bit of Disco Elysium. But anyway, that having been said, let's get into it. What do I have to check here? Alright, we're good on that. Options, audio, music volume. So usually I don't play with the in-game music. Goodbye, Mr. YouTube Music. I'll see you again soon, buddy. Don't worry. You're a friend of mine, a good friend. Steadworthy friend. Steadworthy, that's a word. Okay, now let's go bring up the clowns. Bam. Too big. Gotta make it smaller. We're fixing it live, ladies and gentlemen. This is live entertainment for you, coming right at you. And as you can see, I have a very masculine ship name. It really brings home how much of a man's man I am. That name of that ship. But yeah, as I was saying.
They are weapons, hell-bent on our destruction. And how do we defeat a deadly weapon? With an even deadlier weapon. Requisition yours today.
Catching up on the news here. Let's see. Okay. So
the automatons desire this planet for their soulless machinations.
We're just seeing where things are at.
And show them the light of liberty.
Ah, okay. So this is where the party's happening. For those of you who haven't played this, these fellows are not friendly. These fellows are friendly, although this ship is full of people who don't want to be there. So it's like, it's a mixed bag. Point is, this planet is currently under attack and it is important. So we're probably going to be there. Do I want to? I want to play bots. Okay, I just decided. All right. Yeah. So we're doing solo this time around because someday I will have some people that I can call on and do like, yo, let's do a fucking stream 4 people, Helldivers, let's go. But I don't currently have that, and I'm not going to rock up to 3 randoms and be like, yo, I'm streaming your game. How do you feel about that? I'm not going to do that. Are you kidding me? So yeah, no, we're doing solo. It's going to go horribly. Because, and I'm trying to set up. You see this guy? He's crimping my style. You see this bald guy? You saw him. Crimping my style. Look at that ship. Look at that station, man. So again, if you're not familiar, the DSS, right? That's that big station. We Helldivers have been collectively working to get that thing built for the past, I want to say, month at least. Sorry, stretching out here. So like a collective effort, we do some missions as a community. We win a little bit. We build another part of the DSS. You know. I'm gonna wear my friggin' chrome armor for this one. I'm gonna go fancy. This is my ceremonial murder armor. You're gonna see why I love this armor in a second. Where is it? Where's the helmet? There it is. Okay. Promise I'm not just gonna play dress up this whole time. Weaponry. Now, if I really wanted to have fun, I'd play with the Constitution. However, I'm not trying to go hard. So we're just doing... It's gonna do the Diligence Counter Sniper. That's a good secondary. I love you, Mr. Grenade. You're so useful here. Yeah. Now, typically solo, I stay on the lower levels. I'm not that good. But we're going to do a little bit of a challenge. We're going on the slightly higher levels. We're going on the slightly harder levels, folks. Should be interesting. Okay. Now I'm thinking here. You gotta have this for bots. What else do you need? Really need, I mean. Yeah, we're gonna go with this. I like the 120 for base clearing. You especially, it comes in so handy with detector towers, and when you're storming a slightly larger base. The 380 is too much in my book. It just does things that it's not supposed to do. This one's good for clearing out your bases, and I go heavy on the orbitals. I do need at least one like armament to carry with me. Old standard railgun. I might honestly be arming myself up a little bit too much. I'm only doing challenging, but you never know. You don't want to be caught unaware. You get caught unaware, you get friggin' dead. Also, I'm going solo. I'm just gonna get a larger beacon.
Hellpod launch initiated.
All right, we're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing the thing, ladies and gentlemen. I'm doing the thing right now. You're watching me do it. You're watching me do it. All right. So yeah, no, damn. Solo, so far, the highest I've gone is medium. The difficulty level right below this. I do intend to be creeping my way up. I'm gonna solo medium, and then I'm gonna solo challenging, and then I'm gonna solo the other one. Whatever comes after challenging, I forget. I think it's hard. I don't know. All right. At some point, I will land on the... There we go. Always takes a while with me. All right.
Let them come.
Look at us. Look how shiny we are.
Let them face the insurmountable might of the Helldivers.
Being this shiny, okay, is tactical. Look at this. This is tactical chrome right here. It's necessary that I'm this reflective. It, I don't know, blinds the enemy or something. Why are you two standing here? You're guarding something. Fuck. And now y'all are learning that I'm not good at the game. There we go. See, if he's right in front of my face, I can hit him. Alright. The only thing here is more of what I've already got, but it does have ammo. That's good. Controversially, you do need ammo when you're shooting a gun. I've been told many times that I need ammo when I'm shooting a gun. Alright. So... Oh, too late. There we go. Nice takedown. Although we've got friends, company. Look at that. I don't need to feel lonely. There's all these people watching out for me. Fuck. There we go. I'm very popular. They're coming all over to get to me. They're popping all over the place to see me. That dive was necessary, by the way. Nah. Railgun. I like the railgun too much. It's my crutch. It's my drug. I'm addicted to the railgun. Okay. Now, my main thing with these solo dives is that I'm really doing a loot run. I am a very cheap man. I'm miserly. I'm parsimonious. And so, even though I love the Arrowhead devs, and one day I will support them with my money by not only having bought the game, but buying some in-game currency. That is not... Oh, that is not today. I am very diligent in my attempts to inquire. That was a bad shot. I should not have missed that. There we go. That's what I'm supposed to do. Very diligent in my, Oh, okay, those... Thank God those aren't heavies. In my, efforts... Jesus Christ, I'm getting so distracted there. My efforts to acquire super credits from looting and not buying them. Alright. We got to loot whatever this is, and then we got bing, bam, thank you, ma'am, over to here. Pew. South? No, let's get the east first, move over here. Then, okay. I am intentionally screwing myself because what I should do is avoid... I should avoid taking the last objective before I... What am I saying here? I'm not constructing my sentences correctly. I should launch that ICBM right before I get off. I should map clear before I finish the main objective. That's the thing to do, because the enemies get heavier after you finish the main objective. That having been said, it's going to be a lot more funny if I don't and have to deal with bullshit. Speaking of bullshit, this, kids, is why you always bring an orbital barrage to automatons.
Objective critical stratagem available.
That should be close enough to wreak enough havoc.
Critical stratagem no longer available.
We do love havoc. See that? That was great. I like to think that I did that. Okay. See, that's the objective taken. I didn't even know to go in there. Ow, fuck. Shit. See these guys? They're not very happy with me. I can't imagine why. I put a dent in their numbers. Alright, I'm gonna need to use some special. See, that's a lot more ammo efficient doing that. Okay.
Enemy down, baby.
Bam! See, again, if you wait until they get right in front of your face, till they're literally touching you, and then pull the trigger, you miss less. They don't call it point blank for nothing, kids. I hope there are no children watching this. I cuss a lot. Alright. We have... Okay, there's some eagle jamming there. I'm not going in there. Thank you. Oh, that's not going to hit. Also, damn it, you see that's in the range of the air encampment, so it's not going to call down even though I threw it. Hi. Bye.
Spot outpost.
Whoops. The dive helped. Hi. Bye.
Freedom forever!
I will admit I do love the... Oh, missed. Damn it. Ah, you see that? Motherfucker was right in front of me. That was bullshit, man. Oh, come here. Thank you.
Freedom
I don't know what I was
never
thanking him for. He did a good job. You know, he deserves some credit, even though... Oh! I'm diving all over the place today.
Throwing grenade.
Wonder if part of the title is about that.
Outpost cleared.
Oh, fuck. Did you see? I am lucky to be alive right now. Damn. Alright. We'll get a riveting gameplay of me calling in a,
Equipment package.
one of those. Man, I will say the view count is lively. We got people popping in, popping out, checking out, dipping. Suppose it comes with the territory. Like I said, audio levels are still a work in progress. It's the reality of the situation. Hi. Bye. Look at that. The ragdoll physics in this game are actually fucking great. I love them. Oh! You gotta be quick on the fucking draw here, man. Case in point.
That's empty.
Shit. Starting to regret bringing the grenade pistol. My secondary here is a grenade pistol, and, you know, I have the fucking grenade pistol and I have the railgun, and anything I could use a grenade pistol for, I could just use the railgun. And I want to do that because I love the railgun. So, you see, that was not a grenade pistol scenario. Neither is this. Oh, fuck. Damn.
Spot outpost spot.
Outpost cleared.
See that guy? He just left and already got blowed up. Sometimes life ain't fair. I see you. You're trying to hide. Bye. Alright, so this is another anti-air encampment up here. Luckily, I have another 120 millimeter barrage for this.
Objective critical stratagem available. Objective critical stratagem no longer available. Sub-objective in your vicinity.
Oh. Oh, Jesus. So you'd think the from a military perspective, Jesus. You can only dodge death for so long, can't you?
Objective critical stratagem available. Objective critical stratagem no longer available.
Rip that guy's house. This is the guy. This was his house. I ruined it. All right. Murdered me twice. Shame on you. Serpentine. There we go. See, I was lying earlier. The grenade pistol actually is useful. All right. Ah! I whiffed that. You two people watch it. I would not blame you if you fucking left after that shit. All right. Oh gosh, darn it. Who's firing at me? Damn, where even are you? Oh, he's all the way... Fuck you. Where am I? Here I am. I hear noises. Ah, there we are. Oh, man, the poor guy.
One step closer to mission completion.
You know, the fun thing about these launch codes is that some of the places you find them really have a... This game does a good job of, like, storytelling through storytelling through set pieces, right? Like, when you find the launch codes for the nuke in the garbage, when you find them in a cardboard box, it really says something about the force cohesion of the troops that are staffing this place before you show up. You really get the sense that the, let's just say the Super Earth Armed Forces, the regular army, whose messes you're constantly clearing up, it feels like they don't have the best force cohesion. You know, they're not operating with a full deck. Not that I'm blaming them. They're operating under not the best conditions, you understand, you know? It's friggin' Helldivers universe. Shit ain't great. This, you know,
Clear the area.
This, game does a really good job of being a low-key dystopia. Like, it fucking sucks living in Super Earth, dude. Like, you're not... Well, I don't know about the colonists, but, like, most of the citizens aren't starving. They're not, like, emaciated. They're not, like, fucking, I don't know, living in constant fear of getting friggin', dystopiaed. But life is still repressive. Life is still disorganized. There's constant bureaucratic incompetence that only reinforces itself through brutality. It's like you point out, yo, the government fucked up my shit again, and you're called a traitor to democracy, and they kill your goldfish. Like, low-key dystopia, you know? Like, Super Earth is the kind of place that you'd think you'd want to live, but then you live there and you realize, like, 5 months in, wait, this sucks actually, and it's too late. I can't go anywhere. I can't get out. You know? That's the impression that I get. I think the game does a good job at, like, you know, having that be your backdrop. Oh, damn it. Missed him. Hi. Whoops. You see that? That was a pro gamer not getting killed. That was not a pro gamer not getting killed. This is fun. Damn. Shit. Oh my god, did you see that? That was horrible. I don't even know what that was. I let go of the button. I am... Ah, damn, look at this. I am glitched out, man. Oh, shit. There we go. Now I'm sprinting. I was not sprinting before. I don't know what was wrong with me. Alright. But I don't have my support weapon, so... That's the end of him. See that guy had his back to me. Talk about situational awareness. This walker's probably going to get me, but I'm going to make it difficult for him. Got him. Alright.
Fire in the hole!
There we go. That's the end of that, and I can call in another railgun. Thank God.
Deploying support weapon.
Oh, boy. Let's resupply.
Sending down equipment package.
Alright, we've cleared this area, so
Tagging map.
now we proceed towards our main objective. Oh, shit. The classic Helldiver hop. They still haven't patched... They're probably not going to patch that. They're probably just going to have you be able to, like, just really easy hop up on the resupply forever. Because it's funny, you know? And, like, one of the nice things about this game is the devs will just say, a thing is funny, let's keep it in. It works with the atmosphere. Trust me, it does. Alright. We're now Hiking Simulator 2023. Got some patrol shit happening up here. Oh. Got some magnet shit happening up here. Okay, those guys aren't guarding any goodies. Not worth stirring the hornet's nest. Okay. Okay. This is worth stirring the hornet's nest. Hi! I've already called reinforcements, so let's have to worry about that.
Found something!
Oh, shit. This is my least favorite enemy to deal with. He's gonna kill me for sure. See, I'm running in a circle? This is Desperation Circle.
Throwing grenade!
I despise heavy devastators, man. Did that get him? Yes! I'm fucking serious. Literally give me a tank before you give me a heavy devastator. I'm not kidding. I will fucking deal with a factory strider. Okay, maybe not a factory strider, but you get my point. I don't like heavy devastators, man. The thing is that, I don't like them in a way where I want them to be... I don't dislike heavy devastators in a way where I want them to be removed from the game. It's just like, holy fucking shit, man, they're difficult. Like, I actually like them as, like, okay, here's a fucking fuck you challenge. Let's just get a fucking kill you, and there's not much you can do about it. Have fun. Like, I appreciate that, you know? It's the extra little bit of challenge. Keeps you on your toes. It's like, okay, no, you're not dominating. This is the part where you fucking die, butch. I said bitch weird. This is the part where you fucking die, bitch, okay? That's how you say it. That's how a man says it.
Bag's empty!
Ah, fuck! Oh, damn. I was trying to fucking go hard with that and be like a fucking elite sniper there. Just took that fucker out. Alright, where is he? I see you. Not this time, bitch. Got him. Alright.
Got outpost.
Hi. Thank God for the inaccuracy of rocket troopers, man. They're doing their best. And thank God their best isn't very good.
Fire in the hole!
Outpost cleared.
Alright.
Dropping a pin.
On to the main objective. The main objective, which as I've stated, you should not do this early in the game. You should do this fucking, like, literally right before you get on the ship. Hello, you've seen me. That can't be allowed to continue. Alright. hello, mister. Oh, there we go. Oh, those guys haven't seen me. Better not aggro them. There we go. Okay. Ooh. Hello, guys. There we go. You notice that I dive a lot? These jet brigaders, it is a good thing to do, because with those explosives they have strapped to their backs, it's a good idea to get maximum distance when you're shooting them. Speaking of which. There we go. That was a good shot.
Main objective nearby.
All right. Oh. Missed. Oh, that was a race. You can tell I do struggle with walkers. Those guns are no joke. Hi. Alrighty then. There we are. This is the disadvantage of doing this solo. Thrilling hatch action. Yeah, you guys just keep going. I'll ignore me, will you? You guys too. Alright. Hatch unlocked. Now time to deal with whatever this aggro's. Fucking everybody, okay. Alright. Ow. Ooh. Oh, that's not good. Oh, man. Ah, shit, that's not good. Yeah, that was a total fucking crash, folks. Okay. Okay. Now that is a sign. That's proof positive right there. Yeah. Yeah, we could be doing better. Yeah, no, yeah, our game just crashed. I could start it back up, but that was a sign. Let's do something less hardware intensive for the rest of the evening. Now, I've got a choice to make. Got a few choices to make, really. But the choice in front of me is trying to decide if I want to do Disco Elysium, like it says in the title, and play that for the rest of the night, or if I want to do something little and quick as a kind of bridge. Since I typically do this stream for 2 hours, and it's like Do I want to do an hour and change of disco, or do I want to do 20 minutes of something else and then disco? Something small and then disco. Disco. Yeah. I saw one game that I could boot up real quick, real fast, but it's not worth it. It's a game I haven't played in a while. I'll have to get back into it. I'd have to get non-rusty. If I'm trying to do something quick, something that's only one or two like little bits of time. All right, let's get this streaming. All right, we are officially in the Disco Elysium portion of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. So, damn, where were... Oh, yeah. So, if you watch the last stream, then you're going to see that we were just about to head to the crime scene. We had just gotten through the opening minutes of the game. We met up with Kim Kitsuragi, my brother from an literal brother from another mother, metaphorically speaking, and I have not gone into the crime scene yet. We just got there. So continue. Righto. We're literally right here. We just came out. Listen to that. This is some of my favorite music that I've heard in a video game. Listen to that. In my opinion, it's fucking beautiful. Alright, so we got some snow. Passes for a street sign. Obviously, the people who wrote this street sign don't like cops. They have political opinions. We're not going to hold that up against them. Yeah. Those are both supposed to tell you street names. Alright. Now, so, if you didn't watch the last stream, I've said that I have played this before. A little bit. I haven't gotten very far.
RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
But I've gotten far enough to know that talking to this woman is a good thing to do. Why is it a good thing to do? You gotta find out. Keep watching. You gotta find out.
We don't see a lot of police around here. That's all. Of course. What can I help you with?
Let's start a political discussion, shall we?
Excuse me?
She's uncomfortable. Maybe you should drop this line of questioning.
Oh. Well, I didn't write it there. I'm just sitting here. I don't know anything about that either. As I said, I didn't write it.
Even if she didn't write it, she should clean it.
Do I want to be a dick and tell this fucking tiny woman to clean the graffiti? No, I don't want to be a dick.
Okay. Since the street sign's messed up? Okay. What do you need? What do you mean? Yes, sir. District of Martinez. This intersection is called Roundabout North.
He knows where we are. He just wants directions.
You don't know that, Kim. In fact, you know full well that's not the case.
Oh, that's right there, in the yard.
She's relieved someone has come for it. Finally.
No problem. Me? I am just a gardener. I am pleased to meet you too, officer. Of course. I won't hold you back.
Her gloves. You get the feeling that you need them. You have a dead body to deal with after all.
Sure, keep them. I have another pair.
See, she's nice. That was a nice conversation. That was very pleasant. You know, that was very pleasant. And yeah, hi too. Thank you, G, 24 kilowatts. Greetings to you as well. I'm glad you could join us for this. All right. Now we got the gloves from the nice lady. Look at that. Look at that. I'm killing it right now. I am living my best possible alcoholic, middle-aged misanthrope life right now. Look at that. I am killing it. Get him. I'm styling on him. All right. Okay. Well, let's look at a couple of more things over here. Let's look at this. Bottles inside. Ooh. I could use some bottles. You never know what you can do with bottles. I can't read French. Okay, let's go. Come on, Kim. Let's go look at a dead body. Oh, I can't click on the gate yet. Or did I already click on the gate? Anyway. Alright. Now. So, I will say, this game gives you a lot of choices. It does not give me the choice to kick this kid in the shins. I would like to kick this kid in the shins. I'm going to try to kick this kid in the shins. But I'm just going to tell you right now that I might not be able to do it. If you came to this stream to watch me kick this kid in the shins, you're going to be disappointed. You're going to be like, he didn't kick that kid in the shins at all. Unfortunately. Alright. People who have seen the late stage game, you're probably being like, oh, why do you, I know you think that now, mister, but in the future part of the game, you're not going to want to kick Cuno in the shins because there's going to be a character arc with him. I know that's coming. I haven't played it, but I know a character arc with Cuno is coming. You don't introduce a kid that's this much of an asshole in a game like this without some kind of like arc that makes him sympathetic. But anyway, let's go get bullied by a fucking grade schooler.
Cuno's got this.
I don't know what that means. I don't want to know what that means. How are we gonna talk to this kid? All right.
Can't talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about. I mean drugs. The kid's on drugs.
Good point.
Yeah, Cuno, ride the lightning, Cuno.
Cuno's riding it, see?
The rake, Cuno! You should throw the rake at him, Cuno!
The fuck? Does Cuno know what a rake is? Cuno's not a gardener.
At least you know your limits, Cuno. I'll give you that. You know your limits. See, the thing is that I'm not gonna, like... See, the problem with this kid is you gotta be careful. I know enough about this game, you gotta be careful.
The fuck are you talking about?
He's calling us Cuno. He says we're fucking each other.
I like that that slur is censored. Do I want to move on or do I want to screw with this kid some more?
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces. You will see.
He does. Kim doesn't tempt such forces. All right.
All right. Entertain the Cuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
Very rational child.
Cuno's Cuno, pig.
Cuno. Primal. Violent.
Yeah, think about it. Think about that rabid Cuno shit.
He seems glad someone understood what he was going for. But right as he's getting distracted, you hear a malevolent hiss from behind the fence.
Watch out, Cuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you!
Oh, no one's called you kilowatts yet. Well, I mean, that's just because other people don't have a good imagination.
Help! Pig's got Cuno! Help! Rape!
Help! He's got the Cuno, help!
See, this is the thing. Cuno gets you on the ropes, and mentality is a stat in this game, and if you run out of it, you die. And this kid drained your frickin' patience and a couple of other things, too. Where's my pointer? There's my pointer.
Everybody, please! He's digging his dick out!
Escalate, Cuno! His dick is out! You're afraid!
Pigs in aim, Cuno! Somebody, please!
Yeah, no, I'm not... Do I want to do this? Do I want to possibly get my first death trying to fight this child? Because that could happen right now. I could get my first game over. And I can't save scrub here. I'm back to...
Look. I know you wanted to hit me. You got that, I'm gonna fuck that Cuno up look. The Cuno's dad gets. The murder look. The rage look.
That doesn't actually happen to me. I haven't gotten this dialogue option yet. Okay, so... We're already getting Cuno sympathy. I don't like it. Okay.
I can. Cuno can smell that violent shit. I know what you were thinking. I'm gonna fuck that Cuno up. I'm gonna shut his shit down. You know what? You should have hit the Cuno, because now you're nothing. You're a joke to Cuno. Cuno laughs at you. King Cuno!
The whole charade was about establishing dominance over you. You backing up means he's succeeded.
Cuno turned you into his prison, bitch! You're gonna be in this shit with Cuno!
No, you're not. We can just leave.
Bitch, you're gonna be in this shit with Cuno forever!
Do I want to keep talking to this kid? I mean, there's a chance... You mentioned a good point, Kilowatts. There's a chance that it is the voice from Sisyphus Prime and Ultra Kill. Actually, no, that guy's older. Definitely older. All right.
Okay. Cuno is kind to his bitch. Ask your questions, but remember, this changes shit.
Click, 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 click!
Let's get a little bit of information out of him.
Right, Pig? This is where Cuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. What do you want with it? Yeah, whatever. Cuno doesn't give a shit. Shitload, Pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Cuno!
If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there, and the usual.
Thank you, Kim.
You have no idea what the usual is. Just ask whatever comes to mind.
Probably climbed. Cuno was busy down the road when that shit went down. You heard Cuno. Cuno wasn't even in Martinez. Cuno wasn't in Revachol. Cuno wasn't regional. I don't know. Some fucking... Mesk or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Cuno was in fucking Night City.
Love this part.
Cuno gives this info out on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know. Cuno didn't smoke the gimp, if that's what you meant. You're testing Cuno's patience here.
Get lost,
Yeah, it's enough Cuno for now.
Cuno doesn't fucking care.
I've tortured you with enough Cuno. Alright, let's deal with the body. Let's get a look at this first. Really delaying it. The letter R wears a crown. The ribbon above says a light descending. We're really getting the details on this royal seal on this dumpster. It's the kind of details I friggin' like, man. Alright. Alright, body time. Time to get this over with. Wait,
The corpse
actually...
looks at you with...
I should have saved. I always forget to save this game. Alright. We're in it, ladies and gentlemen. We're in it.
You seem to be holding your breath. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in, even through your clenched nostrils.
Alright, we're gonna fail this. You ready?
The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected. More fever than odor. It fills your mind, flushing you from within. Too late. It's impossible to keep in. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst, until a pool of vomit lies under your feet, and your throat stings from the stomach acid. Laval Brown, he did work on Ultra Kill and this game. Oh, I'm gonna have to look into him. He does a good job, and he's doing a lot here.
It's okay. Happens to everyone. Keep it. The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head. If you can handle the headache, some officers use it to deal with cadaverine odor. There is Frit nearby, east of the hostel. They usually have a small apothecary. If they don't, there's a greenhouse here, and a gardener with a wheelbarrow on the corner of the whirling in rags. If she works here, she might have something for the smell.
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them.
All right. I have to go to Fritz. Alright, we get a kerchief. That's a good thing to have. And, okay. So, we got a plan of action here. So, I happen to know that, for one... Wait, hang on. Let me save game. Quick save. There we go. Done. Okay. Thank God. This is a game where you do not want to have a situation. Love that music. You do not want to have a situation where you like end up backtracking because you like saved like 5 minutes ago and something happens. That sucks, man. More talks with this lady.
Again.
So I said this the last time I played this, and I'll say it again. I freaking love these character portraits. Like, there's so much character in them. Like, this is not just a person's picture. This is a vibe. And, like, the more you know about the character, the more, like, it friggin... The art in this game is very good, is what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to caterwaul.
It felt like springtime just a few days ago. Sure, I'm done with it.
Thank
Go
you
easy
so
on
much,
that
lady.
stuff. It gave me a terrible headache.
Alright. So we got the ampule. And I'm considering So something that I know is that, yeah, I agree. Oil painting, it's very evocative of the character portraits are very, to me, evocative of like impressionism. There's definitely stuff I've seen that's similar to that. I'm not an art expert, you know, but there's like, damn, I'd actually have to like look and figure out what influences that the creators cite. Got the emblem of ammonia. I'm thinking, do I want to go back to the body right away? Because there's also Fritz. But if I go to Fritz, I don't have money. I got 40 cents. So, you know what? Okay, because I know where it is, I'm going to get it. Cheat. I'm cheating because I know where it is. But there's a bag. I need a bag. I'm going to talk to these guys later. They're fun. Banged up, inoperable. What's really cool is that you can like really see that this area used to be nice, you know? Hear the distinct squall of seabirds. And this guy's not much of a talker. But I can take this. This is mine now. You know what I could do? There we go. I'm Hobo Cop. Trust me, what I'm doing right now is going to help me in a minute. Thank you, Kim. Alright, this is all from around there. So, after leaving you all in suspense, what I can do with this bag full of bottles is that you can exchange that for money in the... over here, this place. I don't want to talk to this guy right now. I'm going to talk to him later.
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
What's that magazine she's reading?
You mean this? This is Pop Stars. It's got, like, famous people in it. It's not for sale.
You can tell she's really enthusiastic about it.
Looks like it also has something called Police de la Mode, featured on page 34. This speaks to you.
It's where they rate different outfits famous people wear. It's kind of funny. They're kind of mean. It's about who's the most stylish. No, I don't think so.
We are not the fashion police. We're the real police.
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but... I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so... I don't know, really long. I don't know.
No need to worry. It's just standard procedure for us to ask around. If you hear anything, let us know, okay?
Okay. Not really. No. I didn't know him at all. Uh-huh.
Very useful.
You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants and juice bottles. The raincoats are transparent, except for the big Fritta slogan on the back.
What is what? If you want to buy one, then it's only 4 real.
But anyway, here's the main thing I came in here for.
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
Recycling!
Your bottles clunk into the machine, and the money appears with a satisfying jingle. You're a richer man now.
Money. I'm on my hobo arc, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, that's enough of that. That was just a little helpful because I think I can get some... Let's see here.
A colorful display of cigarettes and alcohol bottles line the shop wall, inviting you closer. There, in that dark green glass, all in vain. The great flowing river of warmth, wine, alcohol, beer, alcohol, love, alcohol.
Of course. So, again, if you missed the last stream, what I'm doing is, like, I'm, like, in real life a bit of a prude, you know?
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the Saint Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo.
Just ask me if you need anything from Saint Baptiste. We don't stock prescription meds, but we do have Nosafed, Duramine, Magnesium, and Hypnogamma.
Right.
Okay, here.
Just gonna
I
put
hope
some of
Saint
that on
Baptiste
me.
makes you feel better or something.
Thank you for that. But anyway. Yeah, no, I just want a little bit of that just in case I want to go back to the body with the ammonia. It's also good to just get that out of the way, and now I can just, like, go and fritz whenever I want. Bread. Good idea. Oh, hey. Didn't even need to go in there for that. Well, now I got to. I don't want to talk to you yet. He's a fun conversation once you get hold of him, but, you know. Close for winter. Please use main entrance. Man, the details in this game, like, you know, the closed door on the front of the whirling, the way that you could just, like, you know, tell how nice this place used to be. Just, like, there's so much environmental storytelling here. I freaking love this game. Okay. Anything else I want to do before I go back to the... Nah, let's go to the body again. I do gotta go to Kim's fucking sweet-ass car.
Yes?
Nothing. You report my badge missing, but let's go to do the body again first. Quick save. Why am I doing a quick save? Oh no! Who knows? Ignore the tiny asshole. Alright.
There he still is, looking right through you.
All
with
right.
his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now.
We're gonna try it. Pray for me.
The ammonia only makes it worse.
Damn.
The combination forces tears out of your ducts. You manage to keep it in once. The second time, not so much. When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears.
Nor does the wind right now.
The weight is reassuring, like a crenel on solid fortification. Pat, pat, pat.
I've seen strong men turn themselves inside out for hours. you are facing tough odds here. Alcohol withdrawal makes it considerably harder. That's probably a good idea. Clear our heads. But before we can do that, you need to get your shit together. Then the world will turn away from you and leave you behind. No, it's not, officer. We should go talk to the locals. Find something else to do while the wind changes. It's pretty bad right now.
You've gained a thought. When this dialogue is over, go to your thought cabinet and internalize it for special bonuses and effects.
This is an interesting mechanic. The way that this is structured into the narrative anyway. These RPGs, of course, they have, you know, your sort of long-term modifiers that you develop over time and are permanent. But the idea that it's concepts, the idea that it's an evolution of your like mental state as you sort of like conceptually think about things, like that works so well with the other themes of this game. And I'm not aware of another game that does it this way. I'm not aware. Could be, could not be, I don't know. But anyway, point is, we're trying to get our shit together.
Give it half an hour. Get yourself together. Then come back and have another go.
All right. At least we can do something else in the meantime, which is this stuff.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here. Heavy workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails, all over the yard.
Low chance. I've gotten this before. This is really useful.
What do you think you are? A super detective? You're hungover. These are just dents in the mud. No pattern emerges for the time being.
Alright, yeah, I forgot my morale was damaged. Magnesium. Okay, thank you. I'll do that again later. Let's see, is there a... I forget there's a timer on it.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots.
Right. Oh, sorry. All right, I forgot I have... I always forget about this. Well, I don't have any levels to give right now. But yeah. Before I forget, again, look at this. Look at this shit. This is amazing abstractism. Just abstract art. Like, this has so many similar and different inspirations, influences than this, artistically speaking. Again, I'm not a big art guy. I couldn't tell you. I want to. That might be something that I do for later streams. Like, come to you guys being like, yo, I know all of the painters that the Disco Elysium guys are referencing. Like, I can tell you that this looks a lot like your, like, early 20th century abstract artists, like your Picassos, you know? But I can't tell you much more than that. How much more can I tell you than that? Not much. And then this, I don't know. Getting a little bit of constructivism. But the point is that there is a lot going on here, man. It's beautiful stuff. But we're walking. I just picked this direction. There was no reason to pick it.
This Post Levantorie mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. A closer inspection reveals 2 bullet holes in the front.
That was useful.
There is a hollow, saddened ring as you kick the Levantorie mail collection box. It sounds betrayed, in disbelief even. Your toe has suffered damage.
Ouch.
It hurts.
Cool. You really showed that mail collection box. I don't. Let's go.
He must see the box as the weaker of the two, and you as a bully. Something he doesn't stand for.
Yeah, that's a fair assessment. Alright. Used up my healing potion. Let's take care of this. I gotta go get yelled at by my
Before you stands a motor carriage.
You gotta go get yelled at by my
covered in
coworkers.
blue and white livery, bearing the number 57.
Look at this. Look at this hot rod. This is Kim's car. Love it.
Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
This is the Cupri's Kinema, my motor carriage. You can use the toolbox and the radio if you'd like.
Motor carriage, motor carriage. Something bad with a motor carriage. A dark lump rises in your throat. Nothing, nothing. It's probably nothing. Forget I brought it up. Please proceed with the carefree lollygagging.
Uh-oh. Motor carriage troubles.
A motorized vehicle, officer. I'm sure you are familiar with the concept. We've had these for nearly a century. The Cupri's motorcar does provide most of our patrol vehicles, yes.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a radio on a hook, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge. A metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organized.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work is work.
I'm gonna need all of these eventually. But let's leave the chain cutters for now.
Feels nice and cold in your hand. Heavier than you'd think. Cold and heavy. Like truth. You feel like you're reunited with truth once more.
Thank you for that.
Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids. It's robust, weatherproof, and well-made. Police issue. Blue. Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss. The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook.
Alright, time to get yelled at.
The frequency tableau lights up, and the green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens. Radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st Precinct here. I'm putting him on.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Just a second, officer.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking, with a large white rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus. with an array of wires and antennas. The radio switchboard.
10-4, what's your status? Over.
Delay or admit? Tough question. Tough question.
10-18, 10-20, over. State your message, sir. Over. 10-4, your badge should have most of your personal details. Look over that. Over. 10-9, repeat message. Over. 10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain. Over.
1022, the captain. This sounds bad. Bad and scary. Like being called to the headmaster's office in school.
Is it him? What does he want?
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it.
He what? He lost his badge?
This is Communication Officer Jules Pidieux, sir. Over. You mean your partner? Over.
What is he saying?
He's asking who you are.
I'm his goddamn partner.
It's your partner, Satellite Officer Wittmar, sir. Over.
Did he lose his memory along with his fucking badge?
Who lost his badge?
Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge. Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
He's asking you to stop. Says this is serious.
Of course it's serious. He lost his fucking badge.
Satellite Officer Wittmar concurs. Losing your badge is serious. Over. He says this has probably happened to other policemen before him and laughs sarcastically.
Oh god damn it. Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be dicked for this.
Satellite Officer Wittmar is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes the reputation of the entire station. Over.
Mullen dicked us.
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
What's going on?
Super Cop here lost his badge.
He lost his what now?
His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
He asks you to please stop saying he lost his badge.
Why? Did he find it?
Sergeant Person was wondering if you found your badge yet. Over.
You don't have a comeback. Sorry. It's hard to think like this.
He's not replying. Looks like he's still looking for it. 10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun, too.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun, too. Over.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is, do you?
I love this. This is good. Give me a moment of readjusting here.
No. It's gone. It's not fucking on you.
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. I'm not gonna succeed. I'm gonna try it.
Even before you can get the words out, everything gets scrambled in your brain.
He says he didn't lose his gun. Or his fun, whatever that means.
Ask him to describe it. His gun. Not his fun. Just the gun will do.
I'm gonna say it again about the character portraits. I haven't gotten very far in this game. I don't know if this guy shows up anywhere else, Chester McLean here, than just this conversation. But look at this. I know what kind of alcohol this guy likes. I know what this guy does on the weekends with his wife, and the answer is go bowling. There's so much detail like impression, idea that is communicated through this. There's no other way to say it. It's just fucking good, man.
Satellite Officer McLean requests a description of your weapon. Over.
The fuck do you need a gun for? Look at the pythons on your arms. You are a gun. The biggest one in the world. Oh, request a description, huh? We'll give him one. Describe the plasma gun.
It's a single-shot kill A9. An armistice, to be precise.
Says it's a kill 9mm armistice.
Armistice? What, is he a fucking... Clearly he doesn't have his Villiers anymore. Dear God, he lost his gun? Oh my, I can't. This isn't really a laughing matter.
Mac can face a giant of Coco Nur by himself, but Disco here made him piss his pants.
Oh, I can't. Fuck. He lost his... Ask him if he still got his wiener.
I'm not going to.
Ask him.
Sergeant Orson here is wondering if you are still in possession of your genitalia. Over.
Now is a good time to say fuck and ass and so on. That'll make this all right.
That's a negative. Not going to say that. Over.
What's he saying? Share with the class.
He said he sodomized your mother.
The prick ate Mama's vanilla waffles at the captain's birthday party. Some nerve he's got.
Sure her vanilla waffles were the only thing he ate?
Shut up, Chester. This isn't funny. This is my mom we're talking about. Tell him to apologize right now.
Sergeant Orson requests that you apologize for the claims that you made about his mother. Over. Mac, he says
I'm really
you
milking
shouldn't
this.
have
This is just
antagonized
fun.
the Firewalker in the first place.
Who?
Satellite Officer V. I'm afraid he might be referring to himself as Firewater, sir.
Firewater? He's lost it. Fuck it. Tell him to find his goddamn badge and gun. That's the only thing that matters.
Satellite Officer V. I'm going to report that you are in pursuit of your service weapon. Over.
In pursuit of his...
Officer, do you need further assistance? Over. Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
18 kilometers to the south, in the 41st Precinct's relay booth, a small crowd has gathered around Communication Officer Jules Oldboy Pidier. Around a dozen cops.
Yeah. You can see I'm still having that problem with my model's eye jitter. I'm not sure how to fix that. That's got to be one of the things, man. One of the things that's got to be fixed.
The small room is filled with cigarette smoke, abuzz with laughter, when Officer Judith Minnow enters. Her left arm is in bandages, and her hair trimmed short.
What is going on here? Did something happen?
What happened is my partner made contact. It's not good. He's lost his badge and his sidearm. He seemed confused, delirious even.
This is interesting because my character doesn't know this is going on. This is like guessed.
Mac, the torso Torson, is finger-fucking his fist, laughing hoarsely and apparently telling some dirty story to his partner, Chester McLean, near the entrance.
Yeah, Mullen was fucked alright. Sounded fucking drunk to me.
Yeah, Mac's right. That was some gnarly shit there.
Enough! None of this is funny. It's fucking sad. That's what it is. He's a cop. So one of us condemn this.
We must help him.
Yeah? How do you fucking plan to do that, huh? Get him off the drink? Go jogging with him in the morning and get him on carrot juice? He's a lost man.
I just know we can't give up on him when he's at his weakest. He wouldn't.
Mac, man the door. You know what he told me? I don't want to get better. I want to get worse. Those were his words. This shit does not leave this room. Not a word of this to the captain. Or anyone else. We'll give him a couple of days to pull his shit together.
I guess I can hold off the report for a few days.
Good. Okay, everybody. Nothing but a prank call here. We all got our laughs. Now get back to work.
Far north, on the other side of the motorway, the officer quietly hunches with his hand in the motor carriage.
That was a lot.
Volumetric ship compressor. Bizarre scientific news from Revachol West today, where a police officer's shit has been observed at a pressure of around 495 gigadecimals. These metallic hydrogen levels of shit togetherness were thought to exist only at the center of collapsing stars, not law officials. It remains to be seen how long the shit's singularity lasts.
And there we go. First thought internalized. Righto. Let's check stuff here. Gear. Don't want to talk to this guy right now. Let's talk to this guy right now.
I am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer. Feel like a traveler from another planet. Hey there. It's the jam, my man. It's a traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating, all around clusterfuck. Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days. Upon days. Yeah, exactly. Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes and mazout. Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole week already.
Behind the laugh, however, a touch of sorrow.
So tell me, what do you need?
I'm gonna keep talking to Tommy for a little bit. He's a nice guy.
High-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that.
Time to arrest him.
Ha! No, I'm joking, my man. Found runs a nice, clean business. This haul of cargo is mostly sporting goods. You know, tracksuits and that kind of thing. They usually get shipped to Grad and the Occident. Though we've been making headway in the Il Moran market lately.
Nice to see you back, G24.
We're pals and all, but I can't just freely hand out the merchandise. The bosses won't be happy. Not unless they've illegalized sports equipment while I was on the road.
The man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
It's like, whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade set up, making demands, no way in or out. Some pretty wild stuff, I hear. Like a giant new power crane in half the company? I forget what exactly. Good on them, I guess.
Yeah, really good on them. That's good.
I've heard talk there's a company rep in town, too. Like, a strike negotiator type. They'd know what's up. Precise demands and so on.
Ah, yes. From the Wild Pines. We'll meet her soon enough, I'm sure.
They want to keep that money flowing in, my man. Ka-ching. Anything else? Yeah, this ain't really my area of expertise. I just do my job and get paid. I have things to do and places to be. All of us do. Us lorry drivers. Camionneurs. If you still hang around here waiting for this mess to end, most have scurried off somewhere to get drunk or high. Or laid. Not that I blame them, really. Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer the examined life now. Thinking, reflecting, observing.
What's better than chasing transient pleasures? The more transient, the better. When one's ended, you can get onto the next one.
He ain't one of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here. Keep him busy.
Alright, so we know one thing about the dead man. He doesn't drive a truck.
Analyzing the fundamental structural and psychological conditions of being stranded in the midst of a sea of motor lorries and their sad, despondent chauffeurs. Nothing. I'm just messing with you, man. Don't mind my idle verbosity. Don't be a stranger.
I like Tommy. He's definitely going to do some fucked up shit later in this game. I'm just saying that as a guess. I'm not trying to give a spoiler. Alright. We're going to go back to the body now. Enough twiddling. We've got our shit together.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
Right. Can't retry that. Let's try to sort this out.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes.
All right,
The
let's
body
do
below
this.
Is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now. As you breathe in, the odor comes over you. It's a smell of the mind telling you to run, and your stomach to wring itself empty. With your hands at your sides and your eyes squinting, you stand in it.
They do after 7 days, yes. We are deep in decomposition here.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enamel boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins, and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above appears industrial in strength. The material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates covers them. Delicate and fragile, they feel alien to the world around you, out of place somehow.
So the dialogue here really drives it home, but you can tell these look like video game boots for real compared to everything else we've seen, the rest of the characters, the rest of the scenery.
They're armor, no boots. Technically speaking, these are sabatons. Ceramic plate, zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be. Under the heel, fair weather. Fair weather model T500 VE. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel. This is advanced stuff. It is. It's expensive. We've requested similar material for our tactical units for years now. The constabularies deemed it too costly. In that time, we've lost 6 men to semi-automatics. For a full set, about 4 years of wages.
It's a lot of money.
By catching, do you mean, let's not log them as evidence? Let's steal them?
What was that about the constabulatory before? You need to push some buttons if you want to recruit the lieutenant in a conspiracy.
So they don't get shot in the foot? I think our extremities are fine without a dead man's boots.
Oops. Well, no one said it would work. Back to detecting now. This feels dangerous. Are you sure?
We're going for it, people.
The stench fills your nostrils. As you push downward, an ominous creaking sound comes from above.
Stop! Pig's gonna pull his head off.
Brutal!
Even the mongrels can see you're about to pull his head off.
Do it, homo!
Fuck it, I'm going to engage with this. This is a bad idea, but I'm going to do it.
Stop obsessing about your sexuality, officer. You are about to seriously compromise the coroner's case. What are you trying to achieve anyway? Why are you hanging on to that boot?
See, the thing is that I want these boots, but is that a good thing for me to go to for me to tell Kim? I like this too, number 2, because this feels like a video game answer that you would like if you played a lot of video games but had never played Disco Elysium. This is a choice you would make.
This is not the enemy. This is the deceased, the victim, in a murder investigation. That doesn't mean anything, detective. Besides, there's no way you are getting them off. All the organic matter in his body has been flowing down into the boots for 7 days. They are fused to his feet now. Why do you think they are the only thing left on him?
You're sure there's a way to peel them off, but first the body needs to be down. And second, it would probably be better if the lieutenant wasn't around. The anticipation makes you crack your fingers. Feels nice. Nice and cracky.
I love stealing.
Processing will take care of them. With the situation in the morgue, it will yield nothing. But we must pick our fights. Should we continue? That's for us to find out. My initial report on the area suggests he was a security guard for the harbor company. But that's just hearsay. I agree. This equipment is way beyond what a guard can afford.
So basically, this guy is a security guard wielding like high-level military equipment. Suspicious, suspicious, says I. Well, says the game. It's obviously suspicious.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos, and extremities blotched pink and blue. The hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck. Above, a sliding buckle ties the belt to the branch. Oh my, there's something on the belt. A familiar word that speaks to the thirst within you. Vermilion, in yellow letters, along the length of the twisting cargo belt. Only a deep longing for vermilion golden spirits lets you decipher the fading logo of the local brewery.
Extremely. Industrial strength. The kind used for tying cargo to lorries.
Like in a circus. When the circus leaves town and they tie a black-spotted giraffe to the wall of a carry pen.
No. More like in harbor. Like the one just east of here. I get the sense they used whatever was on hand, without paying much attention to not incriminating themselves.
Alright, now that was a joke answer. I want to do something serious here.
The brief suggested as much. Politically motivated by the ongoing strike. Did you not get a briefing?
I definitely told him that I have amnesia. Did I tell him? I forget. I'm gonna tell him now.
Okay. You should ask me for one the first moment we get. A noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way around. I think they lassoed the branch, then pulled on the belt, buckle closes. It's what I would do. Seems easier than climbing up there.
The cadaver hangs from the cargo belt, limbs limp and torso covered in tattoos. An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time they intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart. His corpse is marked by stars. Alcohol and heartbreak.
Love that.
Your fist clenches suddenly. Decay is creeping on the tattoo. Already, most of the canvas that's holding it has darkened. Now, it disintegrates slowly, letting out a stink.
A map of the stars. I do see some similarity to astronomical charts. Great Century Messinian, maybe. But this seems more particular. Customized somehow.
Mm-hmm.
As if someone left out most of the night sky, filtering it through personal choice. The principle of this filter remains unknown to you. The thought dissipates, and you feel as though you were only half right.
So am I.
He takes a thin piece of milled aluminium from his coat pocket and pulls it open. Sounds like a sword being unsheathed. A small lens appears. Some sort of camera.
Shit, Cuno! What the fuck is that?
An instant color camera.
This is the first time he openly acknowledges the kid's existence.
I have only 2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one.
A sound, a shrill flash, followed by the breaking of a small ampoule of glass. You see streams of color pour onto the thick, glossy piece of paper, rolling out.
See these little details? I love these. The little things that make sense from the perspective of you know, this is the world, this is the needs of the people in the world. LFD standard, that means something to the people that live in this video BAME, you know? Makes it feel more real, you know what I mean? Those little details. I love that shit.
In case we need it. Yes, it is pretty cool, isn't it? It contains insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter to us. Someone should decipher it. We'll need to show it around. Sure, just don't lose it.
The glossy-eyed corpse looks by, his mouth mute and his skin as colorful as the chemical rainbow on the photo paper.
You've acquired an interactable item. Investigate this item further by going to the Interact tab in your inventory.
I skipped the dialogue. I'm really trying to let all the dialogues play out here just to, you know, get the most out of the voice acting. But yeah, no, there's just so many descriptions of the dead guy, man.
His eyes are milky white and blind to the world, protruding comically from their sockets. There is no one home, just subaquatic terrors there.
See what I mean? It's not bad, but like, it's very verbose for this one particular, not too pleasant image, you know what I mean?
Dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode from the organic processes inside. The death's head grin has passed. What remains is an unrecognizable mess. Underneath the curdled meat there is an expression, not carried on his features, but below, inside, an expression of pleasure. This man was experiencing joy at the moment of his death.
Interesting. I don't know if I've gotten that before.
The corpse is dead silent. You have no idea why you just said that.
Who is he? He is male, 4250, with an athletic build. Why do you think so? Okay.
The corpse looks right through you as you distance yourself from its stench. Eyes like a shark. As you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blurs into a violent mess of green and pink. Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs, and his neck, just above the noose. The rest of the corpse appears dark green in the cold spring air.
How should I know why you are squinting, officer? Oh. You are trying to assess lividity.
The monster comes back into focus, an explosion of color, coursing with dark marbled veins. His stomach appears pregnant with something. Black liquid streams down his thigh and onto his boot.
So, what do you think? I do. Most of them are post-mortem. Maybe even all of them. The delinquents have made our jobs harder with their little sport.
Stop talking in riddles, coin slot.
It means you fucked him up good, Cuno. Fucked him up brutal like.
He's meaner than he is. That's like the another part of the thing. This little fucking ay.
I think he was upright immediately after death. Blood has gathered in his hands and feet, and his neck. The noose acted like a tourniquet, keeping the blood in his head. The hypostasis here is in tune with the hanging. That's what I think. Everything here seems to corroborate that assumption, but we should still get him down before assigning a probable cause of death.
But there is no breath to catch, only the cadaver filling the air and your nostrils. He slowly rotates before you, decomposing.
Are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once he's done. The steel-reinforced belt presents a unique challenge. I brought chain cutters, but I don't see a good angle of approach to the belt. The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting it.
Yeah! Bang bang time, pig! Shoot his head off!
How? Yes, the buckle, where it ties the cargo belt to the tree. If the shot hits that, then there might be a small chance to release the belt.
Yeah, now we're talking. Entertain a Cuno with some shit.
I didn't know this was an option. Let's see where this goes.
They'll miss! The pigs will miss Cuno!
The lieutenant is undecided. On one hand, he wants to shoot some gun. On the other, it's an awfully stupid idea.
I'll blow his head off.
Take it! Take the shot!
Yeah, take the shot. Cuno wants some of that shit.
Silence. With his elbow sharp, the lieutenant unzips his jacket.
Oh shit.
And produces a lightweight firearm. He drops a paper cartridge in the barrel, separates the scouring stick, and gives the cartridge 5 tucks. He then steps back and assumes the fellow's stance position, taking aim. The corner of his eye twitches. His finger is on the trigger.
He's gonna fucking miss!
The kid's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off the walls of the surrounding tenements. A cloud of smoke slowly parts in the air as the lieutenant steps back and says to himself,
God damn it.
He feels bad about it. About his eyes mostly. Just having bad eyesight. Probably from a young age. Whatever you do, do not console him.
Fucking idiot! Mookabat asshole!
She keeps saying words that don't exist.
Cuno could have hit it easy, but then Cuno's not fucking handicapped, is he?
Do I want to try to milk another shot out of it? Nah, let's move on.
I have to say, it's beginning to look unlikely we can get him down without assistance. I was really hoping we wouldn't. The Union appeared to be suspect in this case. It seems like a dangerous route to go down.
Confirmed. It's unsafe.
Okay, They do have the tools and the men. And since it looks like they put him there...
But what other options? The corpse twists on the belt,
Hmm.
like chicken on a skewer.
Okay, they do have the tools and the men. And since it looks like they put him there... Okay, let's do it in the lousy, dangerous way. From the gates, by negotiating or fighting. I'm unenthusiastic about fighting. Or we can try to find some secret third path. It's unlikely though.
To the gates. Let's fight, I say.
All right, let's go beat up some union. Go beat up some union workers. I love this game. Okay, I'm glad I had the magnesium. I know that I'm gonna need that. I know that I'm really gonna need that. More than the noseped, which is for physical stuff. Although, I think... Yep.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags. There's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case, but still. The body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death.
Trash? Food waste from the cafeteria? They lock these containers to keep the derelicts from flocking in. Could be evidence too. What do you mean, feel? I agree. We should get someone from the remote viewers division here. Oh. It might also be evidence. The mob could have disposed of something in there. We should get it open. We could try using a pry bar, the one you took from my motor carriage, or... We might want to ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one.
Oh.
And he also has information.
Gotta equip the pry bar. Ha! I'm ready to go to Black Mesa. I'm ready. Throw some head crabs at me, I can take it. Alright, let's do it.
This trash container is locked.
Okay.
The sliding
Probably not gonna
has a
work, but here we
padlock
go.
that says, whirling in rags. Force isn't happening. You've jammed the pry bar under the lid, but it just isn't bending. What is this? Your triceps ache for the metal to bend, but it resists. This calls for a potent curse to help break its resistance. Utter the power words.
The quality of metal is not the problem. From what I see, it's sturdy enough.
He's enjoying your little failure. He finds it amusing. He's reveling in sweaty rage on your face. There's a creaking sound as the pry bar slips under the lid. You hang from it like a moron, huffing and puffing. Clearly the technique is wrong, but nothing else comes to mind.
Let's ask the manager for the key. This is clearly not working.
I agree. Ooh, I can level up. Okay, so one of the checks... Visual calculus. Wait, hang on. I don't think I committed that. Silly me. Nope, I did. Right. All right, so probably what we're gonna do is, oh dear, take another stab at those footprints, and then that's gonna be all for me tonight. I'll be logging off after that. But if you stuck around, thank you very much for sticking around. I'd appreciate it if you give me a subscribe, and we'll be back same time next week. This game, definitely. Maybe we'll also play something else beforehand, I don't know. But point is, consistency, carrying on the story, doing more, going all the way, playing the whole thing. It'll be great. But yes, let's take another look at these footprints. We don't need a crowbar for that.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere
Almost
from 6
30.
to 12 pairs have walked here. Maybe more
Yes!
than 12. No, 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud. 1. Standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 46. 2. Standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 44. 3. Hobnailed work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 43. 4. Standard work boot, number 45 or 46. You don't know. It's a miracle you can tell the prints apart as it is. The cold must have preserved them. 5. Another standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 44. 6. An aberration, light as air, even pace, same make of boot, but number 41. Impossible to tell. Could also have been an adolescent. The gait is undeveloped. You're not bad. It's as if the whole world darkens. Everything else has a thin film of unimportance on it, and the tracks burn in the middle of it, in a strange, beautiful way. 7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot, number 46. But the imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms. 8. And yet another standard work boot, number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole, however. The right sole is smoother, more worn.
How many?
I'm gonna mess around.
I counted 20. I take it it's less than that. I never got the hang of it. Hyperopia. Do you see anything out of the ordinary? Interesting. Let's name it the odd soul. Someone operating a workbench with a pedal? Like a joiner at the harbor? Or maybe a drummer?
He regrets it the moment he says it.
No, it's not. Forget I said it. We are not looking for a drummer. Perhaps it could be a driver. A driver would wear out the right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right.
He doesn't seem to hear you, looking south toward the traffic jam instead. The machines are silent. The engines are all turned off.
We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. Seems prudent, no? 200? Could it be the combined weight of 2 people, one carrying the other who's tied up? Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built, soon-to-be-dead man.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
I can't see any prints fitting the armor boots the victim was wearing, can you? Someone had to carry him. Are any of the other prints deep enough? An obese person is becoming less likely. I do. One of them carried him over. A woman or a kid? Okay. How do you know?
He knows it's hard to discern sex from a person's gait.
Understood. Anything else? A week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported the hanging.
It is not impossible.
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashol. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree. Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
Indeed. They all stood in a row here and looked at the tree.
All right. And that's it for now. Looks like our last watcher has left. I forgot to mention to them about my daily morning streams at 6. Although, you know, probably they're not going to be up for that. Man, I definitely got a lot more attention on these than I've gotten on any previous stream, and especially on any of the morning streams, although that's to be expected. I'm streaming at 6 in the morning. There's not going to be a lot of people, you know, online for that, to be fair. It is what it is. With the morning streams, that's art, you know. If you'd watched those, you would have seen me put this puppet together. You'll see me put together other puppets for the stream in the future. You're also going to see right now I'm working on some Redbubble stickers. Stuff's going on. Stuff's happening. Things are doing. You know what I mean? But yeah, no. Other than the morning streams at 6, we are back at it again next week at 7 p.m. Same bat time, same bat channel. Everything I'm saying is in Eastern Standard Time, by the way, because of course it is. But point is, yes, more Disco Elysium, more other games probably. I'm gonna have to think about how I do this. I don't know if it's better for... See, the Disco Elysium definitely does better viewer retention-wise than the Helldivers. I'm just looking at, yeah, no, looking at my fundamentals, I had a lot more stick around for, one than the other. Although, I don't know. We're doing variety here. We're doing variety. That's the point. We're trying things out. We're seeing what fits. You know, we're seeing what's going on. But anyway, without any further ado, without any further of my little, you know, things that I say, we will be signing off for the night. Thank you to anybody who's watching this as a VOD. Thank you to everybody who joined in live, who's now left. And I'll catch all of you next week. And let me just end the stream proper. There we go. Look at that. I love that end card. Although I'm biased.